Okay, Wednesday morning in the kingdom, and it's freaking windy out here. And that wind makes it cold, because this morning we woke up to -3 Celsius, but feels like -10. And on the yo-yo scale, +26 Fahrenheit, but feels like +14. It is extra windy out here. See, we got the flags just a giving her. I'm hiding up by the shop to be out of the wind so we can make this intro video. And if useless was spinning, it'd probably be discharging the batteries. Yes, just look at them up there, all taped up. All right, unreal. So last night, it will be a shop day today, and a little bit of firewood. It's just too cold, too windy to do anything. We can't record. And also, too, we didn't get to see the Northern Lights last night. Everybody was showing on Facebook, Drama Book, the red. Yes, red Northern Lights. I've never seen them. Oh, wait, I'm colorblind, so how could I? Unreal. But that's the joys of the new world. It used to be us in the north that could only see the Northern Lights. Now everybody gets to see them. Even those Mississippi tugboats got to see them. I was watching that on the, Facebook thing. Unreal. It's cold out here. I should have put my gloves on and some lip gloss or something because it's cold. Oh yes, and the Gong Show contractors are down there. There was one sign left where they parked their truck last night. Now it's gone. So it looks like they're now, renting the property or own the property. Oh well, they'll make a hell of a mess. And I don't know how the engineer's going to pass the concrete when they see all the toxic tailings mixed in with it. Oh well, they don't care. It's just stock pump and dump for the mining company. That's all they care. They don't care if the cement is good enough to hold up the, the porthole to go underground or anything like that. Who cares? It's all stock pump and dump. All right, we can't do much today, so shop day, short intro. Let's go in where it's warm. Oh my. Okay, I also checked the battery powered clocks, and usually when we get the solar flares known as Northern Lights, the clocks slow down. Yes, we're not sure. They didn't slow down. I checked all three of them and they're all good. So maybe because we had the cloud cover last night, we didn't get the ultraviolet rays or whatever, the neutron rays that slow the clock down. Okay. Back in the day when we were doing winter road repairs, there's the price lists and what it would cost per spring. And that was with a big company in Winnipeg buying the springs, and then they would ship them up to us, and then we'd install. But the thing is, it would only take, an hour and a half for one spring on the back of a semi-truck, and 40 minutes for a trailer spring, because we just banged it off. And the thing is, you have to work quick, because you're heating or blowing heat under the semi-trailer, so then it would, start to melt. Even when we did it in a shop, at the place where I had a real job, it was terrible. You got 1 hour to do the work, and then it started dripping on you. It was unreal. But those are the good old memories. Yes, the memories. So the shop stayed warm overnight, and we're very pleased. We got the wood stove going. So another day with no snow, so I don't think the snow truck will be going outside today. But we still got to make the spring stoppers at the front, and the staff's got to, clean the windows and wax the paint. Yes, wax the paint. All right, let's quickly walk the dogs.
Wednesday morning in WHO-ville. It's almost 9 a.m. and as you can see, it's pretty windy out here right now and there's not much of a sunrise. It did snow a little bit last night, but not that much, just enough to cover the ground and make everything icy. Now let's head inside, let the dogs out and make breakfast. And this afternoon, I'm not sure what we're doing, but I'll head over to the kingdom.
Okay, after morning coffee, and today's been cancelled. All the staff will do is arrive and fill up the box trailer right there and the pails over here because it's too windy. Yes, it's too windy. We can't record and stuff like that. All right, so I phoned Mr. Humphreys out in Calgary. He answered the phone and then he hung up on me. Yeah, hung up on me. Yeah, so this is a guy making, $250,000 a year in property management and theft control and everything like that, and he hangs up the phone. So I just laugh. He's got no balls. No balls. Now, if I phone Mrs. Slocum, she would be here right away, she'd be arriving here right away with her pussy. Yes, her pussy cat. All right, so the Gong Show contractors are getting ready to mix cement, so we know where this is going. The big petroleum company, the billion-dollar petroleum company based out of Calgary, will now stop paying taxes on that property because they have squatters on it, and then the town will up my taxes to keep the tax base of WHO-ville going so they can afford all those people in the town office to do nothing. Yes, so once again, and these Gong Show contractors will disappear in the middle of the night, leave a hell of a mess, and once again, I pay. Yes, I pay. It'll be through my taxes and everything. Unreal, the new world we live in. And hopefully Mr. Humphreys gets some balls. Oh, wait, they'll make him vice president of the billion-dollar petroleum company. All right, it's too cold to stand out here. Okay, I found out how cold it was outside. Yes, not with the temperature gauge or anything like that. I had to go find a quality piece of steel. Yes, a quality piece of steel, 3/8 thick. Yes, that's the best piece we could find. Yeah, I'm not going to freeze. We're not starting equipment to find the good stuff that's tucked away from my estate sale. All right, so with that 3/8 piece of prime quality steel, recycled steel, we can start figuring out little stoppers to bolt on down there, so we don't go out, drive out of the shop and have the skis slip over. The last thing we need to have. It'll be so embarrassing too, right in front of the shop too. Oh wait, that's the best place to break down. Okay, getting the loose ends done, and the wood stove sounds like a turbine. Yes, a turbine, or a turbo. I turned it down, yeah, so it's starving for air. All right, so over here we're getting everything organized. We need the start stick, yeah, so we can start it, the extra fan belts, and we have the brake fluid. Yes, we'll call them steering fluids, yes. And over here, we got some antifreeze, getting little things. Oh, we found the clippy thing for the battery box. And over here, we got the side panels on, so they look good. One of the first things we painted. Also, too, you notice down here, we have a dust cap. Yeah, okay. The dust cap is a special thread. We've tried everything from pipe thread, everything. It seems to be special. And I remember taking it off because I lost one on the 39 Chevy back in the day. So over here, we just shoved a plumber's pipe, that PBC or PPV or whatever it's called. We shoved it on with lots of gasket goo. So when we had it apart to put the dust shields in the back here, okay, we, how would you say, put it on and back on with more silicone. So I don't know where we're going to find a dust cover cap like that, because it's not the same as the half tons. This is a bigger truck, so they classify it as being different. Oh my. All right, let's get to work and figuring out the stoppers, because we got everything organized. The truck is looking good. It'll look even better when it's outside in the snow, if we ever get any. Okay, I should have gave up today and called it a day. Well, it's lunchtime, so let's day drink instead. On freaking real. So I thought I had one good tip left for the plasma cutter. Oh yes, everybody get ready. The ProPoint 38 Plus by from Princess Auto. And I don't get paid to say that. They'll probably tell me not to say it. All right. So we did some booger cuts. Yeah, it's booger cuts. It was unreal. And then I'm grinding my booger cuts. And then this grinder quits. Okay, it's plugged in. And this is where it'll work. Look at that. Unfreaking real. So we just replaced the switch on this one. Okay. And these grinders were bought at the same time. I think 2022. Yes, they were bought at the same time. So it's only appropriate that the switches go at the same time. On freaking real. The new world we live in. All right, let's call it a day. No, we better go have some lunch and then we'll come back here and take the grinder apart, and colorblind guy will figure out what switch we'll need, I guess. On freaking real. I should have stayed in bed today with the local ladies.
12 p.m. and I'm just getting ready to make lunch. Today I'll be having Campbell's beef with vegetables and barley. It is pretty easy to make and it's perfect for the weather today. It is actually cold out there. That wind makes it chilly. It wasn't that bad this morning, but the wind picked up a lot. I'm not sure if you can see the trees off into the distance, but they're blowing pretty good. Now let's head inside and make lunch.
Okay, after lunch in the kingdom, and I got my bar stool out. Yeah, it's like Norm. Too bad I wasn't drinking. Today's unreal. All right, so I tested out the wires. I used a little squealy here. If we turn it on to that, it makes a sound. We need to put the two wires together. So we put it onto the plug to here. Okay, it worked. And then we went from here to here. Pull the trigger. It makes a squealy sound. So most likely maybe the brushes went unreal. I got other things to do than fix these tools that don't last a lifetime. Unreal. Okay, today's not the day. I should have just stayed home and drank lots. Yes, unreal. So the ProPoint 38 Plus from Princess Auto. No, I'm not paid to say it, and they'll probably send me a letter saying not to say it. All right. So I was saving my last new tip and nose cone. See that? Marked new. And you get the little wrench. And how would you say we didn't have successful booger cuts here? So I changed out the tip, knowing that we had some precision cuts to go around the kingpin on the front axle. So guess what? Didn't work out. So these tips, okay, there's one that works and it blows itself back. Oh, hand and eye coordination. Oh, try this end. All right, focus, focus, Bueller. So there, it blows back. That's when it burns back and then it's no good anymore. Okay, so that's a brand new tip in there and it wouldn't blow through because it's faulty right from the factory. So now I know how my dad felt when he saved an 18-year-old bottle of Johnny Walker Scotch, and I drank it and threw it up. Yes, he wasn't too happy I threw it up. If I drank it, I should have, I would say, savored it. So now I saved a tip, and it made a mess. Yes, I would have been better off cutting it with an old tip, knowing that I'm going to have boogerism, and start grinding. So now I created my own problems, like when I said I do.
Almost 2 p.m. and I just got the quad out. Now I'll head up and check the mail, then go over to the kingdom and see what my dad's up to. It is pretty windy out here right now, and it was trying to snow and rain a few minutes ago, and now the sun is trying to peek out from behind the clouds. So let's head up and do the mail. Made it to the kingdom and there was nothing in the mail today. Now I'll hook onto the box trailer here and head down to the wood pile and quickly fill it. I'll have to fill it 2 times today. We're going to fill it the 1 time and then dump it into the shop at the host shack. Then I'll fill it again and leave it full. The weather is supposed to change here and we're supposed to get a bunch of rain and snow. Plus it's pretty windy out here, so we can't really cut firewood in this wind. I'm not sure if you can see the trees moving. It is windy. Even the flags are blowing around. Down at the wood pile, and I just got my first load with the box trailer here. Now I'll head back up to the shop and drop it off at the shop in the host shack. Some of it is long stuff, so my dad needs to, he can just cut it. Got the first load of the box trailer emptied out. I put the last of the long stuff into the shop. Now I'll take the pails down to the wood pile with me and fill the box trailer and the pails. Didn't take me very long. I was able to get the second load done. I even filled up the tubs. Now we'll head back up to the shop in the host shack and drop everything off. 3 p.m. and I just got the box trailer back up to the shop and covered it. I put the pails away. Now I'm officially done in the kingdom, so I'll head back into WHO-ville and let the dogs out. And of course, it is trying to snow out here now.
Okay, coffee time in the kingdom, and we had to go back to an old tip. Yes, an old tip. Yeah. So the new one didn't work out in the Pro Point 38 Plus from Princess Auto. Yes, I'm paid not to say it. Yes. Oh, I'm not sure. All right, so we got the pieces cut out. We're going X's and O's. Yes, we're doing X's and O's now. Yes. So we got these pieces cut out. Using an old tip, it kind of worked out a lot better. There was no boogerism, or how would you say, a mess. All right. So we're going to have to get stocked up on those tips. And then after coffee, we can start seeing if we can drill and bolt those plates on down here. Yes, down here. Yes, and then we're getting close to go outside. But wait, we need snow. Oh, well. Okay, it's 4 o'clock, and we're not sure how that happened. We drilled 4 holes, and they actually fit. I don't know how that happened. Usually we have to die grind them to make it fit. Even these ones over here fit. I don't know how that happened. We're not sure. It must be a mistake. All right, because usually we drill holes and then have to, how would you say, shape them to fit. Okay, I'm down on my knees. Oh, that's what she said. All right, so now we can figure out the ski up and down movement here. Okay, so now we have to make a disconnect over here sort of thing with a little stopper. So if we have a block here and a block over there with a block in the middle, so touch, yeah, something like that. We're not sure. Oh, hand and eye coordination, Les Nessman. It's not my day. And then I know down here we have to put a seal guard on, something to come around in here to protect that seal, because all it's going to do is take one willow branch and that seal is kiss goodbye. Yes, kiss goodbye. Oh, that's what the ex-wife said to me. Okay, past me came up with these ideas and these measurements, but they're wrong. I've got 5/8 at the back, 3/8 at the front. Oh, that's too much thoughts required. So I marked it on here using a new marker. So there's where the ski is sitting level when the middle lines line up. And let's see, we got enough talent. That's when we're climbing up a big hill. And when the ski is pointing down, that's when we have a serious problem. Yes. All right. Now we're dealing with a pendulum. Yes, a pendulum. Yes. Because this thing here is swinging at a curve. Let's see if we can turn that. See that? Oh, here, hand and eye coordination. Lock of my baby. Oh, that was a good song Mommy used to sing to us. All right. So now we got to figure out blocks. It's probably easier to put the blocks here and one in the center down here on this plate, because I can brace it with this here, give this strength. But I think I have more movement here, so thought is going to be required. It'll take trial and error. I wish we could drink and consult with Jack Daniels, but we can't. Oh well.
5 p.m. and this is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's -2 degrees Celsius, which is 28 degrees Fahrenheit. We even had the feels like on the side. It is pretty windy out there right now, which makes it extra cold. The ground is frozen. I'm not sure if you can see on the road there. That is all ice, which is very dangerous. Now let's head inside, let the dogs out, make supper, and end my day.
Okay, 5:30 in the kingdom, we went to the steel shed, yes, the scrap metal shed, yes. And we got some of the finest material from the mine, yes, well pitted from being rusted. And I get a kick out of this one. It was rolled wrong. It's a parallelogram. It's kind of oblong. Sharp on one side, smooth on the other. Yeah, so we'll save that one for later. So what we did was we welded a piece onto here. Okay, I'm kneeling down. So we got it in there, we welded it in the center. Yes, we measured. We have the magic lines up here in purple. Yes, the magic lines. And we had the magic chalk. So we put the chalk in here. I have enough talent and I even broke it at the right, how would you say, length or whatever. So then we push on the ski to get the lines to line up top. Trying to do this with one hand and talk and focus. Oh, it's hard. All right, so then we made a line. Can we see that line? I can't see that line. You see the line? All right, so the stopper will go there. And then when we did it the other way, this way, we have a line back there. Can we see that back there? If you can. Oh, you have bionic eyes. Yeah, so that's about the only thing we can do. And we know this isn't going to work. It'll probably have to be redesigned, re-improved, and everything like that, because you never know after we hit the tree. Yes, the tree, because it jumped out in front of us. Okay, went to the steel shed and got some bigger square bar, yes. No sense holding back. All right, it's better to go big like they do in Texas, and then we can trim it down to make it work. If we went small, then how do you make it work? Yes. So we got this thing kind of jimmy rigged together. You can see it's a little tight here. Can't put the nut on. All right, let's do a test. Oh, let's go to the other side. So over here we got it. We want the maximum amount of welds on the material. Plus we have to brace this all in and everything tomorrow. Trim it down to make it look pretty. All right, let's do the test. Ooh, there we go. And look, the lines line up. I don't know how that happened. Wait till I'm done welding it and then the lines will probably be out 1/4 of an inch. All right, let's keep going here. We got to nip some off the ends there. Make it look pretty. Yeah, let's make it look pretty. Okay, it's 8 o'clock and we can't give up. Yes, we can't give up. The biggest problem we had was we used the tape measure. So we measured this side out. We made little marks right there for stop and go or forward, backwards. The little thingy works good. All right, so there we go. Oh, there we go. All right, so now we went over to this side. Did the same thing, okay? Measured it out, did the scratches. I tack welded these on. Then I put it on for a test run, and guess what? The ski was totally whacked. It was backwards. So I don't know if the measurements don't correspond from over there to over here. But then again, once I got rid of the tape measure, it went back to old school. All right, so push down on it. It's about the same distance to the other, that's the other ski. We went back and forth, looked at it, visualized it. And then when we push down at the back here, we have the same amount of travel up front. Oh, there we go. So these lines are totally whacked out. Yes, totally whacked. So if I trusted the tape measure and not my instincts, I would have one ski going one way and go on the other ski going the other way. So unreal. But that's what we do. We're sitting here learning and thinking. We've had a couple of days to think about this. I thought we did that side. It worked out pretty good, but we went to this side. But in the past, I would have welded that all up and got it done, copying the other side and called it good. And guess what? When I jacked it up, the skis wouldn't, I would say, bottom out where they're supposed to be. It'd be totally wonky. Ooh, that's a big word. I don't know how to spell it. Wonky. Oh well, let's get some welding done, get it back together, and then we can finish it tomorrow. It's going to be a long day, but the boss should be pleased. We're working this overtime. Oh wait, he doesn't pay overtime. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was lame ass, like my honeymoon. Okay, it's 8:30. I got the stove going again. I let it die out because it was getting too hot in here. So that's the smoke in the air there. All right, so over here, I'm very pleased that I caught the ski malfunctioning before I welded and welded and welded. All right, so now they should be the same. We'll push on it. Ooh, look at that. Whoa, it's going out of control here. All right, let's push it this way. I have no talent left tonight. All right, push it from the back. There. So it should be 10.5 inches to the top of the bumper from there to there. Yes, we measured it lots. And over here, should be the same thing. Ooh, look at that. But the lines line up on the other side. So tomorrow we got to do the guards around the seal there to protect it. And then we should be good to go. And plus a little bracing back in here, because we don't want it to rip off. What's going to happen if the skis dig in? The spring will break. Trust me, I know that. Okay. All right, let's go check on the flags. It's still windy out there. It'll be a great adventure in the dark. Okay, I'm hiding out of the wind in between the loader shed and the shop extension. Ooh, there's the MTS tower in WHO-ville blinking away. That's a good thing it's blinking. That means there's still power. All right, look at the flags. They're taking a licking today. It's unreal, the wind. And now if Useless was up and running, it would have discharged all the batteries. Yes, unreal. So hopefully Sir Rodney gets Useless 2 for us. Yes, Useless 2. All right, let's go walk the dogs quickly. Bah, we don't even have time for supper. We'll get a video made. Talk to you later.